Hello and welcome. I just decided, on the spur of the moment in a way, to make an extra video because March the 1st of a new month coming up, and the spring is beginning to spring. And I want to encourage you to get on one of my courses where I've still got a special offer. So I'm extending the special offer from the end of February to the 7th of March for grounding your life purpose. So that's one of the reasons I'm making this video, to remind you to have a look at that, because actually the non-supervised version will just cost you £20 a month for 3 months. And if you fill in the survey, you get another 10% off. So make sure you fill in the survey. And the other thing that inspired me to want to make a video was because I was catching up with somebody that I knew quite well when I lived in Glastonbury many years ago, somebody I greatly admire, and I just want to tell you something about him as a person. I'm not going to go into a big thing about his name and so on and so forth, but this is an example of somebody who knows how to stand in their own power. And this is what it's all about: getting to know who you are, why you're here, and learning to meditate allows you to stand in your own power. And at this time in history, the power structures outside us are beginning to shift like tectonic plates, and different things are going to come out of the mix. And if you can stand in your own power and know who you are, why you're here, then you will come out of this process feeling stronger and more confident than you were when it started. So just a short little story that I caught up with when I followed this person last week through some internet videos. And I'll just tell you, he's a very brilliant astrologer. I learned a lot of astrology from this person. And he had done some training in Tibet. And he also says that he has several past life experiences and near-death experiences. So he knows for himself that he will reincarnate, that reincarnations is a thing. He's got no doubts about that, this person. And one of the activities that he's been involved with over the last decade or so, I think, is going off to the Middle East and supporting people who are suffering. And that has put him on the edge. He's not gone in an official capacity, but as a kind of freelance humanitarian supporter. And that has meant that every so often he has come against military, the local military, who are keeping an eye on things. And he usually manages, as he says, to do a bit of theatre and look like a bumbling old English gentleman and get away with things. But one particular thing that he described goes like this. He said he was being threatened by a soldier who had a gun. And, it was a real threat. And he said to this soldier, who was a lot younger than him, he said, "So what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot me? If you shoot me, my memory and the memory of this event will stay with you for the rest of your life. If you decide not to shoot me and I walk away, you will probably forget about me in a few minutes' time." And clearly this soldier let him walk away because he lived to tell the tale. But the story is so impressive because he was willing and able and confident to say to somebody, "You can shoot me or not shoot me. I'm here. You decide. It's your choice. You're the person with the gun." He didn't actually use that phrase, but that was the implication. You can shoot me. This is the point that we're in, the decision-making point. And this is so impressive because it demonstrates that somebody who knows how to stand in their own power is not afraid of anything, not afraid of death, because they know that death is not an end. And somebody also who knows why they're here is also confident enough that they're going to hang around here for long enough to do what they want to do, what they've come to do. And that's quite reminiscent of the stories of Winston Churchill, who would go out into the Blitz, and his bodyguard stroke chauffeur would say to him, "Oh, no, sir, you shouldn't go out, there's lots of warnings, air raid warnings. No, don't go out." And Churchill would just say, "No, I'm safe, I'm looked after. I've got a job to do. They won't take me out." That's the gist of what he would say. So getting that confidence, knowing who you are and why you're here, will allow you to feel extremely powerful in the face of all kinds of threat, whether it's a disease or whether it's the military or whatever it is. You will feel strong. And you will also know for certain that if anything, quote, untoward happened and you did go out sooner than other people around you might want you to, or sooner than you thought you were going to go out, then you'll be back again if there's something to do. And that is what I hope to give people through the work that I offer, that confidence, that knowledge, that gnosis, that, we are divine, immortal, and we create the events, we create what needs to be created. And if we're in tune with the deeper harmony of the cosmos and of our own planet, then what we create will be congruent, will be positive, will be part of the ongoing process, not just for us as individuals, but for the collective of humanity. So let me go back to what I said at the beginning. You can join my Grounding Your Life Purpose course at a very good discount. Instead of £90, it's going to cost £60, and that's only £20 a month over 3 months. Fill in the survey and get another 10% discount. And if you would like supervision from me, that is obviously a bit more expensive, but again, you could get the 10% off. And again, there's a reduction. So check out the price and get in touch with me quickly, because I haven't got that many spaces for new supervision students at the moment. I could probably take on just 2 or 3 more right now. So get in touch with me if you're interested. And I hope to see you again. I shall continue gifting information and sharing wisdom that I have accumulated over many, many years of experiences and study, and wisdom that sometimes just arrives in my, in my inbox sometimes, or as a book. Some book arrives and it reminds me, yes, that's something that we need to discuss, and the conversation must keep going. And now is the time. Now is the time. And as a great Rabbi Hillel said, if not now, when?